Hello everyone. For this random video talk or discussion Sunday, I thought it would be interesting to briefly discuss viral videos, and I kind of put this title in the form of a question of, are YouTube viral videos bad, or are they overrated? Are they not of the highest quality? I could say that it seems like it's been a trend over the years. I don't know if it started with Gangnam Style. I'm sure there were others, but it seems like these viral videos, in particular ones that are kind of like music videos, seem to be really surfacing on YouTube and seem to be taking up a lot of the attention of people. And to be honest, I never understood the appeal of any of these viral videos. Actually, I think Rebecca Black's Friday was the first one, actually, instead of Gangnam Style. And then it was Gangnam Style, and then I think it was, what was it, Harlem Shake or something like that. It seems like once a year we have one of these viral videos that comes out that for some reason people remember and they spread it like wildfire. And a lot of the times it has to do with the genre of music and music videos, oftentimes. And it's not just one in particular, I think, each year, but there is one, I guess, that always kind of stands out to people, at least. It seems to be that there's one that a lot of people remember. But I feel like with me answering this question, I feel that from what I've seen is that the viral videos seem to be of very low quality. They almost seem to be intended not to be taken seriously. At least I think some are. But at the same time, it's almost like how much more can YouTube basically come up with the same thing? I really don't see a difference between anything that Gangnam Style is really saying compared to like some other viral video that's come out, like the Fox video, or what does the Fox say, or whatever. You know, it's no different. It's just a different beat, a different music video, but it's pretty much saying the same thing, and is that it's almost all over the top most of the time. It doesn't really have an intellectual or interesting comment on anything. It almost seems like these viral videos are just intended to be for like mass appeal, and they don't try to challenge people or make people think beyond them. They're almost not intended to be taken seriously at all. And I'm just wondering, how long is it going to be until we're too beaten over the head with them? I almost feel like it has been overexposed. It has been overreached, and I feel like that we should be focusing more on people who have actual talent on YouTube and who are trying to make interesting content, and also look at artists, famous artists who post things on YouTube to promote themselves. So I really don't see why these viral videos in particular appeal to so many people. Like, I never understood why Rebecca's Friday was a hit. I did not understand why. I did not understand why Gangnam Style was a big deal. It didn't seem like it was doing anything all that interesting. I mean, I didn't even understand the words or what the guy was really talking about, or it was interesting because we were getting a sense, I guess, of a different culture, because a lot of the people within the video were Korean, but still, that doesn't hold up to you know, being something of value and understanding what the culture offers. It's the same thing with that latest viral video, Chinese food. A girl talking about how she loves Chinese food. Like, what's the appeal to this? Is it just so bad it's good? And I think a lot of people like to point out that and put it in kind of that direction of, oh, we enjoy them because they are so bad. They are so they're not. I wouldn't say that they're like low brow. They're just not of a significant value to the YouTube community. At least that's how I feel. Because they pretty much beat you over the head with the same thing. Don't take this seriously. It's all a joke. Don't take this seriously. Beat you over the head. But the thing is that, look, we're not gonna just have this trend just because it's everything everybody is following it, or everybody's doing it. See, this is why our media is clusters to the idea of having everybody follow the same exact thing. Everybody going in that same direction of, oh, I like Gangnam Style because everybody else likes it, or I like this viral video because everybody watches it. And just because everybody watches it doesn't mean that you personally have to share the same opinion. Excuse me. And to be honest, I feel like a lot of these viral videos, they're really, a lot of them are more painful than others, just in the sheer amount of how horrible it sounds. Some of them, I mean, I don't think Gangnam Style sounded horrible, but at the same time, it's not something that I want to listen to and be hit over the head with. And I feel like that's what these viral videos have done with our kind of social media, especially when it comes to YouTube. They've beaten us over the head with the idea that, yeah, we can sell this to you because it shouldn't be taken seriously. It's just meant for fun. Beat yourself over the head with it, and we'll keep doing it because you'll keep watching and you'll keep being engaged, and it doesn't matter what we put out. It doesn't matter if we put in any effort. All we need to do is just beat you over the head with, yeah, you don't need to take this seriously. This is all a joke. This is all just for fun. You know, let's just keep doing the same thing over and over again. And to me, that's not something that I want to keep investing my time into. I mean, these videos are pretty much saying the exact same thing. They're beating you over the head with the idea that you, the audience, you know, doesn't need to take it seriously, and you can just laugh and enjoy it. And to me, I don't feel like I don't feel like that's how I want to enjoy something. I don't want to be beaten over the head with it. I don't want to feel like I have to enjoy it because everybody else watched it and everybody else saw it. I've never watched, to this day, completely a viral video. I've never watched. I've always seen reviews of it, and every time I see a review from it and I see the clips of the music video itself, it really does not make me want to watch it because it beats me over the head with this idea that you don't need to take this seriously. All you need to do is just like it and just, you know, just beat yourself over the head with it, because it's not supposed to be taken seriously. It's not supposed to be saying anything interesting or intellectual. No, it's just beating you over the head with, you know, it's just a joke. It's, you know, it's all for fun. It's all for kicks and laughs. But the thing is that I feel that humor should have some kind of intelligence. At times, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people who will have their kind of guilty pleasures. I would say that the viral video, the one with the fox, what does the fox say? It's so dumb. but just the sound of it and of the bling bling bling, the noise that that the fox makes is so weird and so out there that I can't help but kind of laugh at it. But every other viral video pretty much to me spells out the same thing of, we'll beat you over the head with it because we can, because everybody else likes it and everybody else watches it, so therefore you need to watch it, you need to like it, you need to be put into that position of watching it. And to this day I would not waste my time with it, because I know it's worth, I guess, these viral videos of people to like go and review them and kind of critique them and give their sense of just how bad they are. But I think these viral videos pretty much sum up the mediocrity of YouTube and how low YouTube can sink sometimes in their form of entertainment. Especially when you see these people getting hit after hit for something that's really not saying a whole lot. And that's really a lot of what these viral videos, I feel, do. They don't really say anything. They just kind of beat you over the head with the idea of, yeah, it's a joke. It's supposed to be bad. It's supposed to be stupid. It's kind of like, I would say viral music videos are pretty much the asylum of YouTube. I think that's really the best summary I can describe to my audience of how I feel what viral videos are. I feel like that they are the kind of asylum of YouTube, in that they beat you over the head with, yeah, you don't need to take this seriously. Yeah, we can dumb down everything because everybody will watch it, because everybody will laugh at how stupid it is, and people will go and share it with everybody. Or either way, some people may not even really consider it stupid. They just might consider, oh, it's just funny, haha, or whatever. But to me, there's only so much that you can say that pretty much sums up the exact same thing, and I think pretty much they fall into the same category of the asylum, in that they try to copy like those catchy beats and put them into their video, and they pretty much sum up the same thing in the fact that they're ripping off all of the other viral videos that have come out previously. Like, there's nothing new. There's nothing new. Like, you could put Gangnam Style and you could put all of these viral videos, all these viral hits all together, and you would get a massive ear ache, and at the same time you would probably hear it all clumped together, and it probably would all sound not all that different. Because a lot of these viral videos follow the same formula. They're cheap, they're uninventive, and they don't offer anything. At least for me, they really don't. I would be lying if I said that I liked really any of these viral videos. I guess if I had to choose which ones to sit down and watch, it would probably be the Fox one and then the Gangnam Style, because I feel like at least with those, it really is odd, but it's kind of just it's just a little absurd enough for me to kind of just laugh a little. But even then, I'm still reminded of the fact that all these viral videos are pretty much saying the exact same thing. Like, there's nothing different that they're saying. All they're doing is just dumbing down the amount of intelligence that their audience has. Like, each time I feel like these viral videos get dumber and dumber. Like the mass text one, like, I don't know how anybody can listen to that song all the way through. I don't know how anybody, after like hearing it for 5 seconds, can go on listening to it, because it just it hurt my ears so much to just hear it being reviewed. Like, oh my lord, it was just so painful. Just really painful. It seems like they don't try to do anything interesting at all. I mean, I just don't get the mass appeal of these viral videos. I really don't get why they get spread so much. Why do people like them so much? Why do people talk about them so much? Why do people feel like they have to put them in their dance sequences? You know, at my college, they the hip hop crew put in the Gangnam Style dance. You know, they did a whole Harlem Shake video. And the only explanation that I can really come up with is just that it somehow got out there and it's just spread, and the only reason is because everybody else just maybe a couple of people just spread it like wildfire, and then just everybody just bought into it because the people that they were surrounded by, I guess, liked it for whatever reason. I really don't know why these videos are even so popular. I still don't get it. I still don't understand what is so interesting about these viral videos on YouTube. Why are these music videos so interesting, or why are they so fun to watch? I don't find them fun at all to watch. I find that oftentimes my head and then my ears start hurting kind of at the same time, like when I'm just looking at it. And I believe Gangnam Style was the one who got over, I think, 1 billion or something views. So like everybody saw that video. Everybody. And it just kind of, to me at least, shows like how we're treating kind of music and entertainment these days, especially on the internet. We're treating it as like, yeah, we can just pile on the same concept to you over and over again, and everybody will buy into it because it's there and it has this mass appeal. And to me, I honestly don't feel like marketing as a marketing person, since I am emphasizing in that category. As a marketing person, I don't feel like these things should be marketed really at all. And I think it wears thin after a while, and I think a lot of people know this because oftentimes I think this happens with any form of entertainment, is that ultimately people will see it for what it is and they'll move on to the next dumb thing. And to me, this is just a trend. But literally, for me to walk around and see like Gangnam Style shirts, and for this video to somehow be so promoted as it is, and that's the only guy's one song. Like, I haven't heard anything else this guy has done at all. And all of a sudden, he now deserves so much praise because he made that one video. And again, it wasn't just him, it was a ton of other people that were involved making this too. Like, it just does not make sense to me why these things need to be promoted so heavily just because they sell. But the thing is they're not gonna sell forever. And I think this is just these viral videos, these kinds of music videos, they're just a trend, and this trend is gonna fade. And the thing is and the kind of the sad thing about it is because the sad thing is that it's really easy for people to just, it just shows you how easy it is for some people to make money, and how easy it is for people to manipulate people. It's crazy, just like how massively they think that they are so talented and creative, And you look at it and you go, what is this? What's the point? I don't understand. And then you get all these people who try to copy it and reference it, and even in their own videos. And I don't get it. Like, just because it's popular, just because everybody likes it, like, why can't you market things that are actually good? Like, I just don't understand that. At least in my view, I don't think a lot of these viral videos offer anything that's of worth substance or value. Like, I just turn one on and I automatically just want to stop. I don't want to go on anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore. I just want them to all just go off and into somewhere else. And I just feel like that they're really cheap, and I think beating you over the head with the idea of, yeah, you're not supposed to take it seriously. Well, I do kind of take it seriously, especially when you're making so much money off of something, and then there's people who are actually legitimately working hard to try to do something with their lives, and this is what you end up doing with your life, and then you make so much money from it. That's what I think makes a lot of people angry, and that's kind of what makes me angry. It makes me angry that some people out there can make money by putting out a very mediocre product. I know it happens at least a lot of the time in the entertainment industry, but this is just so low. I mean, it's almost like, even if it's a song, I almost feel like it goes on forever. Like, it doesn't stop. Like, I can't not listen to it, you know, over and over and over again. It makes the song feels like it goes on forever. Even if I've only listened to parts of it, I feel like it goes on. It just goes on in your head because it's so repetitive. And then once you have that repetitious beat in your head, you feel like it could go on loop for like 4 hours, because it's just so repetitive. And I just don't understand why these people why they should be allowed to make so much money for such a bad product. And I think too, a lot of people are recognizing that these viral videos aren't really all that special. I think even initially there was a lot of backlash on Rebecca Black. I mean, I don't think that people shouldn't have taken their anger out on her personally. I think that they should have, they should have, I think that what we should have said is just, you know, just don't go on to watching these kinds of videos. And what did the public do? They continued on watching these videos. We got Gangnam Style, and then we got, and then we had Harlem Shake. We had all these other viral videos that came out and that caught people's attention, and somehow it worked for whatever reason. It still doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, but they're there. They're here to stay. But I'm sorry. I just can't stand them. They just drive me insane, because I just sit there and hear people going through the video and explaining to me what's in it, and I go, really, this is what this video is talking about? Really? Okay, how is that in any way entertaining or interesting? And the sounds are always so just mind-numbingly bad. I almost feel like that hopefully that they'll go away eventually, but I feel like it's been a really growing trend. I mean, at least when YouTube, I think, sort of started evolving into not just being for people to put up random things, but for companies to make YouTube accounts and whatnot. I'm not saying that everything, like YouTube's involvement, has been bad overall, even though there's still some things that I think can be improved on, and I think a lot of people would say, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needs to maybe be changed or be reverted back to the old ways of YouTube, but this kind of viral video trend, I feel just needs to stop, or just have better quality videos and you know, just do an actual song. But the thing is too is I understand that you can do parody. I understand you can do comedy. Like the Lonely Islands, they do comedy kind of sketches and songs. And that's fine, because they have lyrics to back it up that make it kind of random and funny and entertaining. Like with their semicolon song, I thought that was pretty funny. You know, the one they had Michael Bolton in it, I thought was really funny. That was a while back, but that was funny. You know, sometimes it is a little dumb, I will say, but it is offering something, you know, that's at least of kind of substance, and at least the beats, and at least the song itself is listenable. Unlike these other viral videos where you just hear the opening chords, and it's like it's just like a claws scratching a board, or it just has that really repetitiveness, like Gangnam Style and Harlem Shake, that keeps repeating itself over and over again. Okay, I don't even know what this person's saying. Like, what's going on here? Does not make any sense. How should I understand what's supposed to be funny? Then, like, I never get a sense of anything of what any of these videos are really trying to do. So what I can say is that I feel that I just feel like that these viral videos just need to be improved upon, and I feel like the people that have been making these viral videos really should look at the drawing board and figure out something that is worth substance. If you want to go for comedy, go for all-out comedy like what the Lonely Islands are doing. Or if you want to go for taking the song seriously, then make a music video that takes the song seriously and has some kind of context. That maybe makes people think about things, or at least is entertaining and engaging and likable to listen to. At least it's just how I feel when I watch these. I just go, why? Why are these popular? Why do people like this? I don't understand. But ultimately, I can't say, as it is a new year, we're probably going to get another one of them, and it's going to be everywhere. And I couldn't believe that they had they had Gangnam Style t-shirts and things like that. I bet you anything that it's probably going to be a trend that's going to keep happening. Will it probably slow down because of the harsh criticism that's been reached? Yes. But I think the best criticism that anybody can give for these viral videos is to just not watch them, and not even really, I mean, do bring them up, but bring them up to the point where you're not recommending them, or to the point where you're not referencing them, because ultimately the attention that you give any of these kinds of videos is always leads to the viral video still being a success, I think. Because again, you have to watch it in order to review it too. So I think the best way that anybody can want this trend to die is to not watch them. And that's what I've done for all the years. I've never watched them. Never been one of the billion that's watched Gangnam Style. Never been one of the millions that have watched Harlem Shake or any of that. To me, they're just junk. I'm sorry. I just think that they're just junk quality that don't really offer anything. yeah, maybe Gangnam Style is at least a little bit likable. I just don't feel like that they deserve the mass appeal that they get at all. I just feel like that they are really overused, overdone, over marketed, and they need to go away, because I think that there's something better out there, and I want to spend more time on stuff that I think's better than stuff that I think is just really mediocre. And I feel like these viral videos are pretty much sum up the mediocrity of YouTube as a website. I just don't understand why we give them attention. I mean, it's kind of hypocritical for me to say, yeah, these videos are horrible, and then yet talk about these videos. But at the same time, I feel like the best way for this kind of trend to go away, at least for me, is just to openly say and express my thoughts about them in a general sense, by not just talking about one viral video specifically, but in a general sense. I feel these viral videos need to go, and they need to be a trend that slowly goes away. And I think what we should focus on is trying to make YouTube a fun place for people to watch and share opinions and share insight and showcase entertainment or whatever. I think that's perfectly fine with me, but I just really just can't understand why that there's this huge mass appeal for these kinds of viral videos, and that why constantly there's these ones that just keep coming up and keep getting referenced and keep getting used. I don't understand why. I wish I had an answer, but I really don't. I do understand if some people do like some of the videos that have come out over the years that are kind of like these viral music videos that I'm talking about, or would be placed in that kind of a category. But usually the ones that I'm talking about are really, they're no-name people, really. They're nobody knows who they are. And then they make this viral video, and then wow, everybody knows who they are. I think this trend did start with Rebecca Black, having her being the first one that sort of catapulted this idea of, oh yeah, we can make a viral video and everybody will watch it. And I think that's how this viral video idea got started, and still continues. I heard actually Gangnam Style got popular because of gaming, something to do with gaming, and somehow it got viral through that means. But to be honest, I just feel that there are other things out there on YouTube that I feel are way more interesting and way more fun to watch than these viral videos. I just don't see the mass appeal. I just can't bring myself to like them. I understand if people out there do, and if they do find some enjoyment out of them. There's nothing against your opinion. It's just from a personal standpoint, I feel like that it would be best if we would focus on other things besides these viral videos, as a kind of online community, because I feel like that there's just better stuff out there, I feel. And I feel like that these viral videos are really overexposed. They're really overdone, and I think the best way is to just avoid them like the plague, and that's what I've kind of been doing. But I think ultimately I kind of had to make this video in order to sort of explain my view on this topic, because I find it really interesting how there was this huge trend with these. I thought it was just so odd. I never understood how it's been happening, but it has. And even my marketing teacher, who literally showed us our university campus version of the Harlem Shake, even he didn't really understand what was the mass appeal of this. Even he didn't get it. Even a lot of people didn't get it. And I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And it's just something that's out there, and I guess the world can take it for what it's worth. But to be honest, I think, in my honest opinion, they are bad, and I think that this trend is really not a productive way for YouTube as a website, and I feel like it doesn't offer any talent or anything interesting or creative or insightful that I could enjoy, and it's not even like something that I could just take at face value. At one point I can, with maybe just having one of these videos come out and beat me with the idea of, yeah, you're not supposed to take this seriously, it's supposed to be bad. But when it's been happening over and over and over and over again, there's just only so much that I can take personally, and I feel like it really is the asylum of YouTube. If there's any other way to describe it, I think that's how I would say it. It's pretty much the mediocrity of YouTube summed up all in one big giant bowl or ball, however you want to call it. But I think that's really all I can say about this topic. All I can say is just kind of, to answer the question in the video, I don't like them. I don't see anything in them, and I would rather have people focus rather on trying to do something like parody, where they kind of do interesting lyrics and try to kind of make things that are funny and entertaining and lighthearted, or go for a more serious approach where you're trying to make an actual music video. I feel like these viral videos don't really know what they want to be, and they offer pretty much the same mediocrity that can be seen with the Asylum's movies. So, or the Asylum movies. So I think really that's all I can say. Any questions, comments, concerns? More than happy to answer them. But I think that's really all I can bring up about viral videos. The more I think about them, the more the beats just try to hit me inside my brain, and the more that they try to take away the enjoyment I have of entertainment. So, I think will be all for now, but until next time, everybody.